Alright guys, well today we're working on the STI again. We got a couple parts that I want to install in this video, and then another video we'll do the other parts. But on today's video, it's gonna be focused on the interior. I'm gonna change it up a little bit. I ordered some parts from Overland Designs, and then I got a new gauge pod from IAG that's gonna clear up this kind of clutter that I got going on right here. I probably will I'll definitely leave the boost gauge there, but I am changing these two gauges right here, which is the oil and air fuel, and we're gonna put those in the cubby down there. Just kind of make it look a little bit better right here. I did try to look for something that would go right here because I have this Alcantara gauge cluster and I don't want to get rid of that, and that's the only ones I seen was for right here. So yeah, so basically it's gonna go in the cubby. Got some new parts for it, and also we got some new faces. I like to give a shout out to Crystal White Pearl _ STI20 for telling me where he got his STI gauge faces. So they're custom made and they fit right here. I haven't tested them, but I'm pretty sure they fit perfectly on these three right here that I got. So we're gonna swap those out over for those. I'll show you guys in a minute what they look like. But yeah, it's gonna go right here in between this cubby right here. So gonna have to drill some holes and then wire the wires through here. But it's honestly gonna look a lot better than what I think it looks right now. And I kinda wanna clear this up a little bit. I do like this gauge pod, so if I don't like this, I'll definitely move it back over here. So I'm keeping this just in case I do want it back on here. But for now, yeah, we're gonna swap these out. I did get some Alcantara, I'll show you guys in a minute. But basically it's gonna match the red Alcantara I already have here and here. So it's gonna be on the A pillars. And I think that's gonna look pretty sick, honestly. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. But first I'm gonna show you guys what I got over there on the table over there to unbox. And then yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. All right guys, so from IAG, I got this little gauge pod. It's gonna screw onto the top of that gauge cluster. But yeah, it's gonna keep it a cleaner look, give it a little cleaner look. And then from Crystal White Pearl _ STI, he helped me. He got these on his car, and I asked him where he got them, and sure enough, yeah, he told me where he got them. But they're pretty sick because they're gonna change the faces of those gauges to kind of like an OEM kind of style. STI oil pressure, STI air fuel ratio, and STI boost. So that's pretty cool. And we're gonna throw these suckers on today. And so this box is the Alcantara from Overland Designs. Let me just show you guys how they look. So yeah, basically it's a full replacement for the driver's side and stuff. This is for the driver's side. Sheesh, red Alcantara on it. It's gonna look pretty sick. What do you guys think? Yeah, some premium Alcantara. Kind of get rid of the whole gauge cluster there, but yeah, it's gonna look pretty nice with red right here on both sides. I ordered the passenger and driver. So yeah. The other thing we're gonna install in another video is this right here, fluid damper. Basically I should have got this when I did the engine, because I don't know, I think it's supposed to help with the balance of the engine, and plus the one I already have on the car has been on the car for so right now we're running the stock crank pulley, and yeah, so this one should make a difference. Looks pretty sick. So yeah, we're gonna definitely install this. But in another video, I do got the Company 23 tool to install this, but I didn't order the tool to take off the original stock one. So what we're gonna do is try to do it the old-fashioned way, holding the brake and putting it in gear and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna do that on a different video. So today's video, we're gonna focus on this, and then we'll get these gauges in here. So let me go ahead and grab all the gauges in the car right now to swap over these faces really quick. All right, so I got the boost gauge right here. All right guys, so it looks like we won't be able to use the boost one because it's a different style than these OEM and these other AEM ones, but these ones should be pretty easy to take off and put new ones in. So we got our oil pressure, right, got a oil pressure. Looks pretty sick. So that one fit perfectly. I might just have to see if they have the boost one with the 2 holes, because this one needs 2 holes. So whoever has an an AEM boost gauge, I'll gladly send this your way. If you want one, but it has to be the one without the 2 holes right here. So let me know in the comments. But let's just go ahead and swap out the other one now. All right, and there's the air and fuel ratio one. All right, so let's just go ahead and move on to the car and start taking some of the wiring out, and then we'll go from there. All right, so first things first, let's go ahead and remove this power thing right here so I can take off this whole dash and we can get a better view of these cords that I have. The gauges are in, so let's just go ahead and install. Let's go ahead and install this pillar here. I guess I could take. Comes with its own little clip here, but I don't need it. So let's go ahead and fish this sucker in. All right, and then we should be able to fish that bad boy in. And then be able to twist it so that way it doesn't come off. Oh, red looks so clean, guys. I'll show you guys in a minute. All right, so there goes that one. You can barely see it, but let's go on the other side and put on the other one. All right, you can definitely see it now. Looks freaking, it pops, so it's pretty nice looking now. Yeah. More red Alcantara. That's mainly the reason why I want to do these gauges, so I can put in these Alcantara A-pillars. But let me go ahead and let's go ahead and pop the passenger side off. Alright, so there goes that pillar. Would you look at that, how nice they look. These are OEM. So like the other side, don't need this. But yeah, OEM. So it's gonna be a perfect ass fitment. So just slide those in. Get this one to line up correctly. Sheesh. More Alcantara. Do I really need all this Alcantara? Alright guys, we are done with this installation. And would you look at that? That looks super clean. Same with that side. Damn. Red just throws this whole thing popping a little bit. And then here we have our 2 gauges. Got the STI logo on that one. And that one too. So yeah. This cubby fits pretty good. Maybe this should have been plastic so I could at least adjust the trimming here and trim it a little bit more so I could tuck it in more. So I don't know. But yeah. Clears up all this area here. I don't know. I definitely do like it eye level. Yeah. Everything works. All the gauges are working just fine, even though I've mangled all the wiring there again. Definitely have to go back in there and fix it up a little bit more. But for now, it's perfectly fine. I did zip tie most of them down there, so they shouldn't come off anymore. I do have to redo my oil pressure one and try to see if I can feed it through the firewall instead of the side here, because it does seem to look, it does look like it seems to be too tight of a turn here, because I have it going down the fender here. So yeah, it's a pretty tight turn there. So maybe I can feed it in this grommet here or something, one of these grommets. It is the next day, so I did end up taking it out from the fender and then running it through the firewall. I found a little grommet back there right on top of the clutch master cylinder, and I was able to fish it in through there and connect it here, so that way it's nice and hidden, and then the grommet's back on there. I did make a little hole just to get the wire through, and I think it's just a cleaner look for that one. The other one, the only one that's run through there is my power cable for my amp and the boost gauge. I do have the AFR gauge ran through this side, and it's a little hole. It works perfectly fine through there. But yeah, overall looks good. I think it's a cleaner look through overall. The window visibility is a lot more. Before it was like kind of hard to see because I had all this right here going on. But the only one I'm gonna have is boost gauge. Honestly, still kind of sad about the whole boost gauge not working, but if he ever does one that has the 2 holes, that'll be pretty sick, and I'll order it right away. But like I said, I do have that extra STI boost gauge for I think it's the one without the buttons. So if you guys want it, let me know. If you know somebody that wants it, let me know. I'll mail it to you. Don't really care to have it, so I'm kind of gonna get rid of it, or I'll just end up throwing it away or keeping it as a stockpile. But honestly, this looked pretty sick. STI logos there. Yeah, looks kind of OEM since it says STI. But yeah, overall, let me know what you guys think. I think it looks pretty sick with the gauges there instead of up here. Kind of cleans up the look on the pillar here. The only one I have is the boost gauge, and then obviously the access port will be right here. Yeah, do like it. Sadly it didn't fit perfectly, but once I get the other Alcantara one, I will be able to push this back a little bit more and get it to fit correctly. But for now it looks good. It's not going anywhere. Just, you can see the tape up here, kind of sucks, and there's like a gap right here. But like I said, once I get the Alcantara one from Overland Designs, if they still have it, then I'll definitely push this more back and the Alcantara will fit perfectly here. But overall it doesn't bother me too much, and it looks pretty sick, kind of OEM, like what I was going for. So stay tuned for the next video, guys. It will probably be, like I said, this fluid damper thing. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. That's all I got for you. So, but yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.